Whose advice should you take? Dun, dun, dun. Your own. Your own. And this video is inspired by too many of my clients or people that email me in taking other people's advice or listening too intently to somebody else's opinion or advice before checking in with themselves. And for me, this is where embodiment is so helpful, that you can feel into your body, feel into yourself, feel what is your yes and what is your no. Because just taking somebody else's word for it can be challenging. And this is because, unfortunately, there are still a lot of holistic practitioners that poo-poo other practitioners. And you would think, oh, in the spiritual world, in the spiritual container, you wouldn't really think that that was happening. But unfortunately, it does. And, this one specific example is quite funny. Because someone emailed me in saying, oh, I'm thinking about having a session with you, but my existing holistic practitioner says you don't work on a high enough vibration and that she should stay with her. And I'm going, yeah, fair enough. She wants to keep her client. You don't really want your client going somewhere else. But if somebody is seeing me and says, actually, I resonate with this other coach, do you think I should see them? I can't comment. All I say is feel into yourself. Does it feel a yes in your body? Does your body feel open when you feel like having a session with this person? Or does it feel a little bit tense, contracted and closed? And I say, I can't give you my advice on that. Feel into yourself and what's right for you, because only you will know that. And I think that's the response that all holistic practitioners should be giving, rather than giving their opinion and saying, oh no, their vibration isn't high enough. I'm the best spiritual guru. You need to stick with me. And I think if I got that response from somebody, it would immediately have red flags. It's like when I was at school and somebody else would be poo-pooing another girl, or even what creates group trauma. Even worse, one person out of a group of women saying something bad about somebody else and enrolling the group to think the same thing about whoever else it is, to make them the outsider and poo-poo them. Whereas to me, if I am witnessing that, I like to, I call it stay on my own mat. And to me says much more about the person being harsh about somebody else than it does about whoever they're talking about, especially if I haven't had direct experience with the person, right? If I have direct experience with another practitioner, I might say, well, I've had a personal experience with this person. This is what it has been. Hopefully you would have a different experience, because you can't base somebody's character off of one clash, one experience. It's just the energetics between that didn't work. So even then, you can't make a rule about somebody because your energies has clashed with them. Especially this woman poo-pooing me to her client in an email said, I've never met this lady, Debbie. I haven't had a direct experience of her, so I'm very surprised that she's got such strong opinions of me as a shamanic practitioner, because I haven't worked with this lady. I have never met her. I've never given a session. She's never come to one of my things. So I have no idea how she can comment on my energy and the way that I work, because I haven't had a direct experience with her. So I feel called to speak to it because it's happening more and more and more and more and more. And people are emailing me saying, oh, this person said this person said that person said that. And I say, I've had no direct experience with these people. They're just giving you their opinions and their perspectives. It sounds like for their own personal gain. So you stay as their client rather than if they were an impartial, for me, heart-centered holistic practitioner, they would just say, listen to yourself, listen to your gut. Please, you feel into that, what is right for you. I can't tell you what to do. And a holistic practitioner shouldn't tell their clients what to do because it's very power over. It's taking their power, making them small, saying, you need to do what I tell you to do. And for me, that should be a red flag in any coaching dynamic. The coach or the healer is to empower the client. What do please you feel into this? What is your read? What's your response? Does that make sense? So the invitation would be, next time somebody gives their opinion or their advice, feel into that for yourself. It's like, oh, it's nice to have your opinion, but actually kind of want to make up my own choice, make my own opinions about this person from my direct experience rather than live my life through your experience based on what's come out of your mouth. Does that make sense? And the reason why it tends to be the opposite and it's quite difficult to pull yourself away is because the ego part of us, there's an illusion of safety with similarity. So if we feel connected and safe with somebody, if we join forces, or let's say there's a similarity or two people have the same opinion, there seems to be a connection. Oh, I like this or I like this too. And there's the ego part or the part of our consciousness likes to feel that similarity. And it is more of a challenge to consciously also enjoy the differences and the discord between people. So the reason why if one person in a group is bitching about somebody that's not there and enrolling the rest of the group to form the same opinion, it's the illusion is, oh, we're all agreed on this. It's like how gossip, everyone enjoys kind of gossip and how it spreads because there's this illusion of safety and connection. It's like you can connect through, oh, I don't like her too. Great, let's connect over that. So almost leaping onto somebody's opinion and having the same opinion as them will cause this illusion of connection. But just notice if actually has what's come out of their mouth, is that fairly negative? And really it's nicer to stay in your sovereignty, form your own opinions. If it's something positive about somebody, you could be like, oh, great. Can also maybe enjoy that, but still it will go both ways. Make your own opinion about somebody. Because you might get loads of positivity, trust them too quickly, and then you find, oh, actually, I kind of should have stayed with myself and my own integrity because that wasn't a good fit. It's so important to check with your body, check with yourself, especially if somebody is being negative or poo-pooing. I would immediately go, oh, red flag. Why are they telling me something negative or telling me I should have a negative opinion about somebody? No thanks. Don't push that on me. Let me feel into it for myself with direct experience. Yeah. Funny one, isn't it? But hopefully that's helpful. Stay in your power, stay in your integrity, especially when working with anyone. Ubi chai.